Welcome back, my ABT students. Now, we've finished the tulips letter here, but we're not finished. We got some more codes to put in. And our next step is to edit the database. All right, so we're going to go to Next, and we're going to, Next, and I want to click on Edit Recipient List. Okay, now remember, these are grayed out, so we have to make this blue and click on Edit. Now we have to go to Customize Columns, yes, updated, and we want to add a field, so click on Salutation, add a field called Quantity, Quantity. Oh, I got an I in there by mistake, Quantity, okay, and then add another field called Type of Bulb, Type of Bulb. And say OK and OK. Okay, so now we're ready to put our data in. So once again, I'm going to stretch this out so that you can see it, and you can see that we've got to put in quantity. So I'm in quantity. My first quantity is 100, and then I'm going to put in 50, and the next quantity is 150. And the next quantity is 60. Okay, and the type of bulb, the first one is tulips, Tulips, and then the next one is daffodils, Dafffoils, and the next one is tiger lilies, Tiger, and then Lillies. Oh, not two L's, hold on, one L, Lies, lilies, and the last one is irises, Irises. Okay, so now you've got those all put in. You're going to say OK. Do you want to update? Yes. All right, and you know you still got it in alphabetical order, so that's fine, and you say OK. So you see how you never touch that database. All you do is edit it, but you never open it, okay? Only edit it. All right, so now you take a look. Your order of 100 bulbs, it has to be variable. So you've got to go to Mailings, and you've got to say Insert, Merge Field, Quantity. So the quantity's going in there. Now, right now you can't see mine, but I know it's there, so don't worry for a second, okay? Let it ride for a second. And now tulips, I want to put in Insert Merge Field, and we want to put in Type of Bulb. Okay, and again, we can't see that. I'm going to go Control S to save. All right, hold on here. I'm going to go Control Home, Control End, and see if it'll pick it up. All right, it hasn't. So I'm still going to go on here because I think we can work it out. So I want to go back to recipients. So I'm going to go back here. Okay, did you see there? It should come in by now. But take a look. I didn't put a space here after the 100, so put a space in there. And bulbs of tulips, put a space in there. Okay, let's go back to step 4 now, previous. And you should be able to see your order of, and you see chevrons, quantity, chevrons, so it would be 100 bulbs of, type of bulb, irises, tiger lilies, and so on. Okay? All right, so now save your work. Go Control S to save. And then we're going to go to Next, and let's take a look. Okay, so on Recipient 1, we have 100 bulbs of tulips. Recipient 2, 50 bulbs of daffodils. Recipient 3, 150 bulbs of tiger lilies. Okay. Recipient 4, 60 bulbs of irises. So everything's working 100%. It's all correct. So go Control S. Now let's go to complete our merge, edit the individual letters, and say OK. And now you should have letter number 1 to Selena Blackstone, note 100 bulbs of tulips. Then letter number 2, Charles Grow, 50 bulbs of daffodils. Letter number 3, Mrs. Melody Music, 150 bulbs of tiger lilies. and letter number 4, 60 bulbs of irises. So that's all correct. Let's go Control S to save. Now we want to take our tulip, I want to go to my U drive. I want to go to ABT, and I want to go to Mail Merge, and I want to take my tulip letters form, and I want to double click on the word form and type in merged. All right, save it. And now go File Close to close that one out. And now you're back on the form. Check your title bar, you can see it, but go back to step 4 so that you can see your codes, you know you're on the form, and you see page 1 of 1. All right, so save it. It's 100%, and now close it out. File, Close. And then go Control, come on, close out. Oh, it's not going to. Go Control N for new. Okay. All right, so there we are. We're going to stop there, and that's the end of those 2 letters, widgets and tulips.